cannot build themselves. We can change it all right now with a shift in perception. Aloha is more powerful than nuclear weapons, state-of-the artillery, or street legal war vehicles. Let's consume ourselves in consciousness expansion and into unconditional conditioning and into true wisdom, which is love, which is you, which is they, which is us, and we are one. He. Got ya.
She does whatever she wants.
She gives birth to you. And you choose her when you choose to come here into this world. She inspires your dreams and she plants the seeds of your passion. She speaks when her heart says speak, and she will grow anytime you tell her no. She tends to your wounds, and she will kiss your tears. She will show you the light when you're wrapped in your fear. She is my memory. She was my first love, my first time, my first taste of the female thighs. Oh girl, I've never done this before. As she guided my hound southward and we took off in flight. She is my love to love. She is my passion. She is the drum between my legs, the rhythm in my feet. She is the wisdom and the truth that is spitting from my teeth. She's the undulating goddess that never skips a beat. She is always knocking at your door. Will you let her in?
She is my daughter.
She is who I have chosen in this life, this time, to materialize in form. Through many lives, I have taken many forms, shapes, and sizes. There was even a time when I was the tree and you were the storm. And I stood there on that hillside, rooted strong and mighty, with you and all your power just rolled on and on. And day after day, the sun would bake my bark to brown, my leaves to green, my roots to grow. But on those days you'd come around, my flowers would bloom. Awaiting in anticipation, igniting thoughts of your luminous presence. Thick, heavy clouds to diffuse the day's heat. Your sweet rain from which I drink. Your song to which I sing. Dancing, I sway to the breeze. But then one day you came to me, raging, roaring, thunderous bolts of lightning, hurling, howling skies, electric cries, and down in one echoing crash I fell. Man came to me soon after that, with many tools and many hands, with many lines that told their stories pressed against my bark. And piece by piece they chopped my trunk, and over their heads for miles upon miles they carried me home. Singing songs they carved my shell, burning wood put fire inside, even sacrificed a life for the skin of my throat. And it was there in the village while the tribe was gathered, I awoke to the sound of my voice. So now I found a way to call to you, storm, found a way to call my flowers into bloom. And I found a way to call to you, sun, found a way to call for your warmth. And I found a way to call to you, Yahweh, I call and you respond. She is the tree, she is the drum, and this story has just begun, sing on. You are the song, you are the sound, and the story has been inside each and every one of us all along. And the story has been inside each and every one of us all along. And the story lives within each and every one of us. Each and every one of us. Each and every one of us.
has really let herself go.
She has a flame in the center of her, and everything she does, every cell, every movement, every voice inside of her burns bright, untouched by the little flame. It fuels her, it dances in its little spot, so mysterious and changing, wordless and illogical. Her flame burns clean, smokeless, and clear. If she holds in her sight this crystal ball, which is a single piece of her being, the flame and the life water creates universes, is life. She is so good at taking the parts that make sense and smashing them into her reality. So much smoke in the vision of now. The search for the fire is endless, hard and dull and joyless. But it's burning. Let the sky inside exist. The flame can light her sky. It is the background of love. Her dream reality can be open fully, bravely. That's where the other universes live, in the space between her lips and yours, in that slow, recognized empty space between her lips and yours. That's where new galaxies are born. The threads of life can be gently, softly repositioned, nourished. That heavy space is filled with the flame inside of her, inside of you, your own wordless flame. In this life of sky with the Pele plume pushing the burning light into every eternal space, and the smoke is rising.
She is our mother.
She is shifting for her mother. She is shifting for her granddaughters. She is shifting for a long line of women whose lives have been woven into a tapestry of victim patterns to be worn on our bodies, reflected in our eyes. She is shifting, shifting her weight from one foot to the other, staring down the barrel of a gun with the wisdom of a mother. She is shifting like a landscape, shaking like an earthquake, stretching like a heartache with an amethyst will that won't break. That's the kind of strength it takes to birth a long time coming liberation, a revolution that will rise up in praise and celebration, holding sacred each element that allows us this creation, free of the imperialist regime stationing nation against nation. We stand at the crossroads, one great big ecosystem with a neon sign upon us flashing, warning, warning, warning. War, the great waster, meets the mother of all life. Resolute, here they stand, toe to toe, if not eye to eye. Here's my eruption, she says. Watch me turn the tide. From the sunshine on my skin that lends its light unto my harvest, to the cool running streams that sustain the salmon and our thirst, to the boughs that hang heavy with the fruits of our survival, to the air that I draw in, and then return to your lungs. This is her truth, on the tip of her tongue. We are all related. Aloha ke akua.